quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
In his first game.
You good?
After starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
Oh, he did.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The Wizards with possession after Clint Capella's miss. Mr. Porzingis. Bucket is good.
Very hard to contend with a player with the size and touch and well-rounded offensive game that Kristaps Porzingis has.
Now, here is Young. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. Now, Kuzma. After the missed three from Trae Young.
Yeah, bro. Where you going?
Mr. Porzingis. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Hawks. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team.
I know you can play better offense than that
against this group a year ago.
Come on, man. Show me something.
Here early after their first 4 shots, they right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Capella. Contained shot, and it's good on the way in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Yep, it counts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Young, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's good. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Young drops in the layup for 2.
Okay, so we like
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Beal with it. Right now, check his stats. He's averaging over 23 points a game. Mr. Porzingis. Clock at 4. Kuzma. They grab their own miss. Out to Porzingis. Stolen by
That's my bad, bro.
Here's Young. From deep. 6 points from outside. Wow.
You win it!
7 points in the game.
All right,
You know you're
defensively
gonna
now,
lose, right?
you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Capella with the bucket. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them
Don't
really
turn me down there.
is they've got more turnovers.
I get the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Yo, man, what you doing? Put your mama on, man. He quit. He quit. He quit. He quit. He quit. That's still the deal.
And stolen by Wright. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He quit.
Confidence and composure in the paint.
Did he quit?
Gallinari
I think he
from
quit.
inside.
It's Neto in the corner. Outside, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. And it's good off the back rim and in.
This guy is
Should
the
I
master
set my
of the
offense or not
mid-range.
yet?
Lou Williams with the in-between game.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
You gonna miss.
Pass to Wright.
I thought about to do that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to
what you
his
want,
own
fool?
development.
11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down low. And the shot goes in from Kristaps
What?
Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is
I'm
showing
going
up
to bust
on a
your
nightly.
ass.
No
I'm not going
scoring
to play
fast
for
and
until the
furious
third
as we
quarter,
end the
man.
first quarter.
I can tell you some
It's
shit.
Atlanta. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Scared up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far.
Don't get scared, man.
And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
He tried to
You
go
can
up
see
on me.
these
Oh,
guys
I
are
bet.
unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the
Oh,
offense to
Vito.
get comfortable.
Let me get this
Yeah,
lead
and
back.
knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just
Thank
a
you.
threat. Young fella can elevate.
That's his first
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
You know I'm gonna bust your
Kristaps
ass, right?
Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end
I gotta go stop you,
and
though.
right. Guys,
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA. I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous
They're
playmaker.
scared.
What a pretty pass.
They scared.
Porzingis comes with the double team. The kick out to Wright. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Are you scared? You ain't got shit to do. Get some shit.
We're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, you guys do it
Do
better
some shit.
than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly
This one
moving,
fucked up at.
attacking holes in defenses.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
First team foul.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Call timeout.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Don't pause it. I'm busting out to put your mic back on, nigga.
The Hawks trailing.
Eating that ass. Don't give it to
Outside.
Clint either. That shit
To the
quiet.
middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
He's inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes
That
his
shit
own
won't bounce
scoring
you.
close in against that good D.
Here's Kuzma. Tries again. And the rejection by Collins. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Porzingis.
Yeah.
Started by Collins.
Little ass
The
boy.
8-footer.
Little ass nigga.
Porzingis getting it to go.
Little ass boy.
14 points for Porzingis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively. especially on the interior.
Look at this
An
one.
aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, it's quiet.
Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta.
They scared.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
He's scared.
Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal with the steal.
Pass the right to him.
Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Oh, yeah, he's some
Up high to
shit.
stop the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit this year.
Hey, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Kuzma, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Give the play. I did. Give it to Capella. Give it to Capella.
Pass to Capella.
We on that
The
shit.
kick out to Young.
It's all.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shit.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially
We're going to sit y'all all the way
So
down now. I'm about
timeout
to
call
set my
here. The
off.
first for the Wizards.
We're going to get busy before the
Well,
third
the
quarter.
backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma outside. Here's Neto. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock is at 3. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Beal.
Why do these little niggas on it?
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis stays aggressive on the offensive end. And with the kind of offensive arsenal he has, it's exactly what
Thank
you
you.
hope for.
We on that shit every time now.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And finished off by Beal.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Pass to Capella.
Yeah, how you gonna do this now? That shit out of
And
here.
Ford's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to...
That shit out of here. What? You gotta do something better than that.
And we're halfway through this one.
I'm gonna bust your ass to this point.
It's been fairly even so far. Young looking it over.
Oh, you don't know what to do.
Now, here's Collins. Nice pass. Let him
That's a
it
little
up perfectly for the layup. Collins has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Neto. Right side Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
It's set.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Here's Capella. And the layup is good. Capella's got 14 points for the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be
We'll
shooting
take
free throws
that.
here.
That's his second
Oh,
personal
that ain't gonna help you,
Collins.
brother.
First team foul.
Yeah,
Not gonna
and
help you.
KD, he's
You might
not
as well shut
shy
that shit
about
up.
creating some contact contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he's
said it,
not
Wilma.
afraid.
Both good from the line that time.
I'm on that ass now.
You want
What's
to
up?
contest this guy's shot, but
Where's
you
that?
absolutely don't want to
Where's
send him
that?
to the line. He will make
Get
you
that weak
pay.
ass pick and roll. We ready?
Here's Young.
We on that shit. Nada.
He shoots again. Another shot.
We can have that.
And
Next time we gonna be right there when you pump fake.
Capella's
We can
got
only
4
pump
points
fake
now
twice
in the fourth.
before they.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
We ready.
Young up top. 11 points in the game. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
This is as easy as it
Let's
gets
get
for
it.
Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is tough.
Here's Neto. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Wizards trailed by 7.
Oh, that's it.
Porzingis. Capella covering.
Let's play basketball.
Back to Porzingis. To end the run. And Capella
Wow,
sends
why'd
it
you
in.
shoot it like that?
And they're 1 of 4
That was on
here
me.
to start the second half.
Shots good
That
from
was
Young.
on me.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeastern Conference for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn.
Hey, Daddy, big man. Watch the switch up. He ain't gonna be able to score no more.
Inside. Here's Okongwu. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive end, Okongwu's now
Like clockwork.
at the 10 now for the Hawks.
Stay down.
Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And Okongwu gets the whistle then.
Get your hands off me, bro.
That's his first foul. Here's Porzingis.
Stupid.
Okongwu knocks it away.
Thank you. That's all. Oh, my God.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
You see your mommy?
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle.
What the fuck?
Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song? The songs no fun, something so gun.
Google, that's what.
Level 5.
Oh, for him. Okay.
Stay alive, play job, leaving on the telemetry. Old enough to be your uncle, prime time MC. Although prefer the term rama, third timer, slurred word primer, dime my mama, and make sure it stay tight. It's only
You got some more of them green cookies.
daylight and the nightlife, they bite
Hey.
life. From the bug to happy go lucky. Asking do we really give a
Thank you.
I'm dirty.
myself?
Sorry.
Yeah, struck a nugget, duck. When I
guess I prefer me going that.
I mean, I did wash my face.
I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bitch, he said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light, a light, my only vice. Advice is like a satellite. I see them try and dish. Feel I'm in the skies of been granting this kid's wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of St. Nicholas breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the ignorance legitimate.
I'm gonna beat that ass.
They never getting
you ain't gonna win this game.
All the hates took focus as these jokers appeared. I've been celebrating. I
well,
already
fact,
know
you gonna
what
lose
it's
this game.
He stay face, no breaks. I'm just peeping the rear, and I've been living out of love. They living in their fear. I change ways, I'm cruising, but never changing the gears. They say that he back. Actually, I've been at it for years.
Let's
Drink
go.
inside, mirror, they closer than they appear. Just beware of the emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners too illustrious. I lead the sucker bits to the pretenders, meditators as I play Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind when the shimmers. They're trying to play the bonds. I leave them falling like timber.
Which other one the fuck is? It's already 940.
I took my shot.
This vibe alive, and it's evident. I put
Brian Anderson here with you. Our
Which one
analyst
they eat?
tonight,
That
Chris
cereal?
Weber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce
I
on the
want some of that
sidelines.
too.
Tip-off goes to New
Oh, go
Orleans.
ahead.
Pass to McCullum.
I'm gonna bust that ass. I don't know what dude thinking.
And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, D.A. But it's also because of the spacing. Today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever.
Oh, yeah.
But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing, and the floor, the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to them.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
And the whistle blows.
Oh, yeah, that's
it's going to be
gonna be our early
C.J.
ass
McCullum. That's his first foul of the game.
Let's whoop that ass real early.
Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Assist goes to one of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Pass to Valanciunas.
Come on, Valance.
Ingram on the wing.
Hell no.
And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
What y'all got going on?
5 to shoot. Now Hayes. From
He's
deep.
dead.
Porzingis grabs the board. Now the Wizards in transition. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will
How do
take
you
it.
blow that?
That's just the neatness given. Got to make the defense work for their turnover.
I hope they ain't got no flash on it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Who you talking to like that?
McCullum's shot is off.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more he maintains. On and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Porzingis misses.
Man, with the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Ingram.
Good. Nice concentration from this slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Ingram. To the left side wing. And the call against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Hayes. In his last outing, 8 points for him. For 3, McCullum. Valanciunas, good.
How did you get that over
I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Watch the big play.
Third team foul.
Oh, shit. He did it.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Pass to McCollum. Left side Ingram. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot clock at 6. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Left side Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Porzingis with it. Beal outside. Back to Neto. McCollum pulls it in. The Pelicans trail.
She's just going to make cereal, buddy.
And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Oh, and makes it with the kick.
Huh? You good?
Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New Orleans calls timeout. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And you at the top, and you in the middle, and you at the bottom. Make some noise! It's T-shirt time!
You scared up.
Here's New Orleans now. Trailing by 8. Pass to Hayes. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And here's Porzingis. Shoots over Valanciunas. Porzingis misses. Here's Ingram. Count that one.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And he drops the first.
Fourth team foul.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
They double team McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Ingram. Here's Jones. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards with a lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one goes in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McCollum shot is off.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to set the shots.
Here's Porzingis. It's Hayes with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Just 3 on the clock.
And whenever Caldwell Pope is on you, his length is going to be on your mind. You're going to be looking in that rearview mirror, just so good at positioning his body and not fouling on his contest.
What are you doing?
And so it's the Washington Wizards.
Why did you mess up with the pillows, bro? You weren't even over there first.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Neto's shot is off. McCollum on the wing. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
Washington ball.
And Washington with possession. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
The assist.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh man, I can't miss the next one. They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And talking end-of-season awards, Chris, for Defensive Player of the Year, why do you think no guard has won it since Gary Payton in '96?
Well, because no guard has been as intense as Gary Payton. There's never been a defensive point guard like Gary Payton. You kind of have to know Gary to understand how crazy he is to want to defend the best guards 94 feet. But no, Gary Payton is just a special player, and it's going to be hard to see players have that impact in the game.
They've got numbers. Pulls it. The shot by Ingram, no good. Washington dominating the game. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. The shot, no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Jones. Back to Ingram. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss.
I'm going down low because I know.
Here's McCollum. Washington with a rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
That's his
third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Inside. And they double up Porzingis. And there's the rejection.
Oh, seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this team, that makes a difference.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Porzingis. 18 points for him. And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, and a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, I prove that as a big man, you can step out, you can pass, you can just be a player. And hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
Now here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
That's a good point.
No, you can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Pass to Neto. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
How sweet was that play? Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
Now here's Hayes. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Jones. On the wing, Jones. Pulls up. Misses off the left iron.
Even when the D is playing off of a mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Basket counts.
Well, Bill just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
Here's McCollum. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Porzingis. Up again.
Oh, my God.
Valanciunas with a rebound. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Ingram. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And the Wizards with possession here. It's a 16-point game.
That 7'3" for Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
They got 25 points in the third quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
To the paint. Back to Ingram. And the shot's good. Ingram's got 8 points.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Washington Wizards.